Alrighty, folks. Welcome on back to Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Apparently there's a... Oh, that's the one I'm going to. We are here in the Judland Wastes, just, you know, right where you land. And there's a couple... Wrong button. There's a couple characters over here that we have not yet gotten. But that's... As of right now, that's all that's left. But if we look... We still have a brick somewhere, which is probably going to be part of a character, and 10 characters. So, I wanted to fly over there instead of just, you know, showing up in front of... Whoopsies. Instead of just showing up in front of the character and being like, hey, look, there's somebody we can unlock, kind of thing. Seriously? I don't want to unlock you.
Hey, what do you call Tatooinean with above average vision? Most Isley. Get it, Most Isley. Like, Most Isley? Most eyes. Yeah. Alright, it's terrible.
It is terrible.
If I don't find some good new jokes soon, the boss is gonna boil me. Like, it's a gesture that can't entertain. That ain't a joke. I'm seriously asking. You gotta help me.
Sure, I can do that.
It's a bit dead out here in the desert, but Mos Eisley should have its fair share of jokers to steal gags from. If you see people laughing, that's your cue to swoop in. Keep your comms turned on so I can listen in. I'll let you know if they're up to scratch. 5 good jokes ought to be enough to tide me over.
All right, Salacious. Salacious B, crummy at jokes. It's because his name is Salacious Crumbs. All right, so the first one... I love how you don't actually, like, normally run faster than me. His first one's back on the other side of that area. Oh, I have to actually go to Mos Eisley. That's why it's taking me over here. Well, we're almost here now, so we may as well just take the normal transport.
I can get you where you need to be.
All right. So Espa is completely done. Eisley has a starfighter or starship or whatever. The thing that flies through space that's not always a fighter.
A trouble-free journey. You're in Mos Eisley now, so start expecting some trouble.
All right, that was bad. That was great, though. All right, I don't know why I'm still going after studs. I don't know. It just feels like I'm supposed to. It's kind of weird. So, way back here. Joke, you say? How about this? An Aqualish, a human, and a recently refurbished Gonk Droid all meet up on a mountaintop. And, well, that's all I got. It's a work in progress.
I may have forgotten to specify that the jokes needed to be good. Or at the very least, finished.
This is probably going to be it because there's people laughing.
Okay, stop me if you've heard this one. What do you call an invisible protocol droid? See-through PO. You can keep that one.
That one's not that good. That one's really bad. Normally puns like that, it needs to be a play on the 3, not through. Trying to think of one that would do that. It's gonna be right here.
Sure. Yeah. I got a joke for you. You ready? Why is it so hard to climb the ranks in the Kashyyyk army? 'cause you'll always be a Wookiee.
I don't get that one. Why is it so hard to climb the ranks because you're low? Oh, unless they're using Wookiee as a rank.
Oh, I cry.
Okay, that was pretty good. What else they got?
These are terrible jokes. They're so much worse than paper. You know, I wish the scavengers could have a blaster. I'd probably play as them a little bit more.
Well, I don't know any jokes, but these people keep laughing at me when I pose my serious philosophical questions, such as, why did the Sith cross the road? To get to the dark side. See? I don't get it. Sith are no laughing matter.
Very good.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good. All right, what else do we have? You're just in time. This one, this one's a real rib tickler. What's Jabba the Hutt's middle name? Of course. It's funny because the answer was right there. Yeah, I don't know if your stomach hurting is a good thing for you telling that particular joke to Jabba. That joke is probably not a good one to tell. This one looks like it's going to be droids. Interesting. Whoa! You think you can just rock up here and start listening in on people's private jokes? Well, okay. Since you look seriously glum, I can tell you one. What kind of droids give the most backtalk? Stastromex! It's okay. As a droid myself, I can make those kind of jokes.
That was so good work. These jokes ought to keep me ticking over for a little while. And dare I say, they've kick-started the old joke maker in my brain. I can feel them brewing as we speak. Here's a little sample. Where does most Isley live? Hey, wait a minute.
So we don't have to go back to him? We just unlock Salacious Crumb. Interesting. Alright, while I'm here, this was the only place that wasn't at 100%. I want to see if anything's here. Seriously? I don't know where that would be unless it's supposed to be somewhere in the open. But it's a starship, and starships are supposed to be one of the ones that we can see. So, that tells me that we just haven't unlocked it yet for whatever reason. There's something somewhere else that we need to do first.
Yep, this is the Tatooine Desert. What gave it away? Was it all the sand? Probably was, right?
I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. All right. You're really slow. I'm going to go back and we're going to take one of these again. I do believe, if memory serves, it was back here somewhere. Yep, there it is. But up? How up? How up are we upping? Or is it this thing that I should have gone up? That I didn't know was a thing that I should have gone up. Well, hello, sir.
Good droids are hard to find these days. Literally. I can't find my assistant 8D8 anywhere. Perhaps he finally acted on all that talk about pursuing a better life. Droids are getting rather annoying lately. I'll scrub that kind of thinking from 8D8's brain. But first, I'll need someone to capture him. He has no means of transport, so I would surmise that 8D8 is still in the desert somewhere. You'll recognize him from his, well, to put it bluntly, his terrifying face.
All right. So 99 problems and 88 isn't one? Sorry. That was pretty bad. Anyway, so the droid's name was EV-9D9, which if you say it quick is EV99. I'm trying to think of, anything else that does that same type of, but I can't. Word. We see lots of droids in desert. Stranger must be more specific. Oh, scary droid. Sometimes see skulking around Jabba Village. Very spooky. Wish he'd knock it off. Where was the Jabba Village? That's not the Jabba Village. That's the Skywalker Ranch. Or did the Skywalker Ranch become the Jabba Village for a while? Is he gone? That horrible droid from Jabba's palace passed by. But don't worry, I hid before he could do anything nefarious to me. I think this way's going to be better. Or not. I guess not works too. Where are we? Stop. Okay, I guess we were supposed to go up those switchbacks. It's fine. How come I can't run sometimes? You looking for a scary droid? The thief keep taking our droids. He clumsy, though. Drop lots of parts when he run away. So not only thief, but slob, too. Oh, it's this one. I was wondering when we could get in here. Do you remember we found this a while ago? Oh, there are a lot of droid parts over here. Look at that.
What is it? How odd. I haven't told anyone about my new independent business, yet the customers are already lining up. Regrettably, I'm not able to accommodate multiple clients. The conditions here are lacking, but it's a small price to pay for having the droids to myself.
Oh, hey! It broke the rock for us. All right. Hello, sir.
What? How did you get in here? Well, you'll never take me alive.
It appears your salvage droid won't be able to collect it from inside there.
Come on. Go faster. You're too slow. There we go. I love how even a droid, it puts in basically a carbonite container. That's funny.
That did it. Droid stealing traitor received. Return to me and we'll discuss the matter of payment.
All right, and payment?
My. You have been a busy boy, 8D8. This calls for a very severe punishment. I'll need a while to think on this one. Though a little anticipation makes it all the sweeter, as any good droid knows.
EV-99 Supervisor droid. All right, while we're in here, we have an extra data card that we can spend on something. Oh, can't be activated at the same time as Cantina music. I want to try this just to see what it does, but... All right. This one sounds good. Now the question is, since we look like a hologram, do we get, like, missed like a hologram? All right. Is there anything else that we know of right now? And the answer is no. There is a rumor over here. So we will go get that. How about a speeder or transport? No? No? All right, fine. Really wish you could call in one. Ooh, I'm curious. If... Wait, where's our Gonk Droid? I hear him. There he is. Ah, he turns into one too. That's what I was curious about. I was curious to see if he turned into a hologram as well. So it's going to be anything that we play as turns into a hologram. That sounds fun. All right. Now, as for our... Oh, it's the... Yeah. Mighty kind of you to stop and read... What is that? Boba Joe's poster. Say, I could really use some help completing my critter collection. If you got time, stop by Nima Outpost on Jakku. Alright. We can do that sometime. Wait, there's an enemy over here? Say what? Apparently there's an enemy, like, in the Falcon. Yeah, like right here. Interesting. All right, let's be something else for a little bit. How about... I want something with weapons. We've already been an A-Wing. We haven't been a V-Wing yet. So let's be a V-Wing for a little while. Alright, anyway, we are done with what we can do on Tatooine. So, we finished Geonosis, we finished Tatooine. Geonosis still has one person left to get as well. Mino's done. I think Kashyyyk and Kajimi are done. Antonica is done. Evan's done. Jan still has that one and 2 bricks. All right. Well, do we want to start at Dakar or do we want to start at Pasaana? Let's start at Pasaana. Going to the Hidden Valley. You can even see the thrusters through the ship. That's great. Oh yes, I know Pasaana now. I'm sitting here going, what's Pasaana? What's on Pasaana? This is the festival and the cave basilisk viper thing and all that stuff. That was the brick that we needed to get that we couldn't get. I forget the actual reason why, but I think it was because we couldn't switch characters or something. All right, well, let's get up here then. There we go. Grab our glider. Well, that was close. And we got welcome to Pasaana, except we couldn't get it till like way after we actually... Oh, hello. After we actually landed. Well, that didn't work at all the way that I wanted it to, did it? All right, so normally that would be coming up this side. But since we're here, we were able to get here the more fun way. Aw, man. Come on, really?
Looks like the galaxy's depending on me again. Great.
All right, there's 4. 2. There's 3. There's 4. 4 is way over there. And it was up here. Whew. It was close.
This'll fetch a few credits.
Pinpoint peaks. All right, what else do we have down on this side, around this side? We have a rumor.
I've been meaning to check out the Silent Disco Cave, but heard they're having technical difficulties. I'm only going if I can get the full experience.
Okay then. 1, 2, 3. Are there only 3? Oh, and there we have to... Okay, that's fine. Come on. Hey. Okay, that stayed down. That's still down. I'll come stand here. We'll put you here. Huzzah. Some disassembly required. I'm assuming it wanted us to do 4 or 2 protocol droids. Was probably the normal, like, way that was supposed to happen. Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Oh, you're not who I thought you were for a second. There we go. Nice. To be the kite. Well, that would be one way to get up there would be that I can't aim at because this doesn't have a what do you call it? Do I have to go back up there to get onto that?
I can handle myself. I'm always coming across stuff like this on Jakku.
Of course it was just... why would it be anything else? All right, what do we got?
This is not how I expected our first silent disco to go. 2 screens are busted and one of the DJs is shut down. At least the headphones are working. Maybe I should have just booked the modal nodes.
All right, so what are we working with in here? Looks like we need a pattern to get power from one side to this and to the other side. So let's see what these start changing. Aha. So that got that DJ back up and running. Whoops. Oh, but I want this one. There we go. Is it this one? Or does that power have to come from this side? Thanks, Jedi. Well, I guess that works. I was expecting to have to turn it all the way back around, but that works. Groovy Grotto Gripes. All right. There's a whole nother... Oh, man. All right. We'll go over there later. We'll do one more. We'll do this one right here. Maybe. I want to see all those color powders exploding in the sky. You don't think they've canceled the display, do you? Oh, I hope nothing terrible has happened. A powdery performance.
A Gonk Droid beauty pageant, and I require some assistance. I will take my position and then call out which beautiful Gonks you need to send down the runway. Surely you cannot pass on this amazing opportunity. Our first Gonk contestant has a real wild attitude. The sassy little droid ain't got time for no master.
Hey, nice to... Whoa, Gonk. Okay, so this one's moody. Who cares about winning? Competitions like this are futile in solving the galaxy's real problem, society. What was this one? Clumsy. Sassy. Can I help you, Scrub? I'm getting ready for my big moment, so beat it. I don't need to powder up nothing for nobody. And then we've got energetic. Got time for a quick race around the festival? No, around the desert? No, around the galaxy? I don't know why I made him talk fast, but...
Hello.
All right, so we need Teal, which is sassy.
How may I be of assistance? I can certainly be of assistance here.
This Gonk will steal your heart. And maybe your credits? For such a small droid, this Gonk contains a large quantity of attitude. Thank you, contestant number 1. They clearly enjoyed themselves, and you love to see it. Who is excited to see who our next Gonk will be? This Gonk is one moody customer. His tense stares can elicit an emotional response from the most inanimate of droids.
It's the black one. Partially a game of memory, but you don't actually... You can forget if you need to.
Starships, and with good reason. This is not a droid you would take home to your master. A round of suitable applause for our contestant. This next droid is a real live wire, with a battery capacity that seems infinite. Nothing will stop this Gonk, other than a complete and catastrophic system failure.
All right. I'm going to assume that's energetic.
Look at them go. A literal bundle of energy. Because Gonk droids serve as walking batteries. This droid cares not for efficiency. His energy consumption is through the roof. It borders on irresponsible. What a Gonk. Thank you, contestant. You truly are a sight to behold. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for. Remaining contestants are no longer required. Time for the judges to pick a winner.
Gonk, 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 gonk. Gonk.
It seems they have made a decision. This is unprecedented. They are unable to choose a winner. It seems all the contestants are deserving of victory. But I insist that a winner is crowned. My assistant, it is down to you to choose the victor. The clock is ticking. Choose a winner and get that Gonk on the podium. You may need to give them a boost up there, however.
What? You may need to give them a boost up there. Alright, I can't access this anymore. Whoops. Hey, come back here.
That was very unpleasant.
You know what? Let's do the energetic one just because he's jumping all over the place. He's not actually talking. It's just the subtitle at the bottom. Look here at this fair Gonk. Beautiful Gonk. So righteous and true. Drop dead Gonkgeous. Well, with that, I didn't expect that to take 6 minutes, but with that, I'm going to end today's episode off here. Hope you folks enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.